Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Anna and today we're making a classic peach cobbler. This has to be one of my favorite desserts to make when peaches are in season. Just think, sweet juicy peaches topped with a cake batter consistency that gets slightly crispy with melted butter. It has a little bit of cinnamon, it has a little bit of lemon, which brings everything together so yummy. I know you're gonna love it. It also comes together very quickly. It's very simple. You only need minimal ingredients, so let's get to it. Here I have a 9x13 baking dish, and here's what we're gonna do. You want to start preheating your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? So I'm gonna get my stick of butter. I'm gonna just cut it into smaller pieces, and we're gonna pop this into the oven just until the butter melts. You want the butter really nice and melty and beautiful. It's gonna take about, I would say, 10 minutes. So I'm gonna do that and we can continue with the next step. The next thing we're gonna do is cook our peaches. So I have a medium saucepan. I'm going to add all of my peeled and sliced peaches. These are fresh peaches that I peeled and sliced. You don't want them too small or too big. I mean, you can slice them however size you want, but this is about the size that I did. Not too big, not too small. So to the peaches, you're going to add a little bit of sugar, granulated sugar, and I'm also going to add the juice of half a lemon. Simple as this. Just make sure you grab the seeds with your hands. We're gonna give the peaches a quick stir and we're gonna let this cook on medium heat for about 5 minutes. Doesn't have to cook for too long. We just want the sugar to dissolve and the peaches to cook down just a tad bit. The butter is melting in the oven, the peaches are cooking. Now it's time to make the batter that's gonna go on top to make the cobbler. I have a medium bowl, so to my medium bowl, I'm going to add my flour, cinnamon. I'm also going to add my baking soda. I'm also going to baking powder, sorry, not baking soda, baking powder. And I'm going to add sugar and just a tad bit of salt. Just a pinch to bring everything together. We're gonna give this a quick mix, and all the ingredients with all the measurements are gonna be on my website, AnitasDelightsRecipes.com. You can find a direct link to it in the description box. So you wanna mix that in. I'm gonna add the milk. Okay, you're gonna whisk just until it comes together. We add in a little splash of vanilla extract, and now we whisk just until our batter comes together, and it only takes about 30 seconds. And you want something nice and smooth that looks like this. So you can see, I like to make sure that there's no lumps, but if there's like 1 or 2 little lumps, it's completely fine. My butter is nice and melted all the way. I already had my oven preheated, so it only took about 5 minutes. But if you pop it in while your oven preheats, it's gonna take about 10 minutes. So I'm going to pour the batter all over as evenly as possible. Our peaches are already done, and they only cooked for about 5 minutes. So you wanna pour this all over. Just like so. It's gonna be so yummy, I promise you. My cobbler is ready to be popped in the oven, and the only ingredient I have left is my raw sugar, and this is kind of optional. I just like to sprinkle it on top right when the cobbler is almost done baking. It just provides this kind of like crunchy crust, sweet crust on top. It's just amazing. But if you don't have any and you don't want to add it, you don't have to add. I'm gonna pop my cobbler in the oven, and it's gonna take about 40 to 45 minutes. Remember, at 375. Once there's like 15 minutes remaining, then I'm gonna sprinkle on the raw sugar. I'm gonna continue cooking it. I'm gonna continue baking it, but it's gonna be so yummy. My peach cobbler baked for 40 minutes exactly. I took it out of the oven and I've been letting it cool for, it's been around 15 minutes. You do want to let it cool because it's very, very hot. And it's now ready to be served. I personally like to serve this warm, but you can serve it cold, a little bit hotter, but I like to serve it warm. And I'm pretty much gonna get right into it because who wants to wait any longer? I want you to see, look how beautiful it looks, and I love all of these kind of like burnt edges. To me, that's like the best part because they're really nice and crispy. I am gonna get a tiny little piece from over here in this corner. I don't want to destroy it too much because I am gonna be serving this. So I want it to look somewhat pretty for my guest. You can serve it with some ice cream, but I personally like to serve it with some whipped cream. So I like to do a little bit of whipped cream on top, just like this. It's time to try it, and I'm so excited. So you get a little bit of your whipped cream. You get a little bit of the peach. And it's going to be a wonderful bite. Perfection. Beautiful flavor, super easy to make. As you can see, I have devoured the whole thing in under 30 seconds, which means that you can be assured that it's absolutely delicious. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell so it notifies you every time I post a video, which is pretty much every single week. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.